WWE just obliterated every ounce of credibility they had left. Roman Reigns, the man who's already dominated WWE for over 4 years, has just been declared the victor of the Royal Rumble 2026. The exact outcome that nobody wanted has become reality, and the wrestling universe is experiencing a nuclear meltdown of unprecedented proportions. This isn't merely disappointing, this is an insult to every loyal supporter who's been desperately yearning for fresh narratives and emerging talent. 30 competitors battled, dreams were shattered, and for what? So the same individual could capture the victory again. The backlash is catastrophic. Fans are revolting. Wrestlers are furious. And the most disturbing aspect, WWE absolutely doesn't care. Drop your rage in the comments immediately because social media is combusting with controversy, and I'm about to reveal why this decision might be the worst in Royal Rumble history. Before I dissect this catastrophic debacle piece by devastating piece, you must slam that subscribe button and absolutely pulverize that notification bell this instant. Ring Rumble 1 represents your sanctuary for the most fearless, unfiltered wrestling commentary on the entire platform. We refuse to sugarcoat anything. We confront the abysmal booking, we celebrate genuine excellence, and we deliver the authentic truth that WWE desperately wants silenced. If you're exhausted by channels that simply regurgitate corporate propaganda, then you've discovered the perfect destination. We're constructing a battalion of supporters who demand superior quality from WWE, and I need you to join this revolution. Subscribe immediately because we're unleashing explosive revelations that you absolutely cannot afford to miss. Now let's demolish this disaster. Let's reconstruct precisely how this catastrophe unfolded. The Royal Rumble 2026 commenced with tremendous anticipation. Entrant number 1, Sami Zayn. The crowd erupted. Here was an underdog, a beloved performer, someone who epitomizes heart and determination. Entrant number 2, LA Knight. Mega charisma. The audience went ballistic. Yeah, chants reverberated throughout the entire arena. These opening participants generated phenomenal chemistry. The foundation was established for something spectacular. As the match progressed, we witnessed incredible moments. Gunther eliminated 7 competitors single-handedly. Drew McIntyre and Sheamus had a brutal confrontation. CM Punk made a shocking surprise appearance at number 17. The crowd was electrified. This felt magical. This felt unpredictable. Emerging talents received opportunities to shine. Braun Breaker was dominating. Carmelo Hayes demonstrated why he's the future. Austin Theory was orchestrating strategic eliminations. For the initial 25 entrants, everything appeared perfect. Then entrant number 27 was announced. The countdown began. 10, 9, 8. The crowd was speculating. Who could it be? A returning legend. A shocking debut. The possibilities were limitless. 3, 2, 1. Buzz. Roman Reigns' music detonated. The arena's atmosphere shifted instantaneously. Half the audience booed with deafening intensity. The other half cheered, but even those cheers seemed tired, obligatory, expected. Roman strolled down that entrance ramp with his characteristic arrogance. The tribal chief. The head of the table. The individual who's been suffocating the main event landscape for what feels like an eternity. He entered the ring and immediately began decimating everyone. Superman punches left and right. Spear to LA Knight. Spear to Sami Zayn. Spear to Drew McIntyre. Within minutes, Roman had eliminated 5 competitors. The pattern was disgustingly predictable. Roman dominated. Roman posed. Roman pointed at the WrestleMania sign. We've witnessed this identical narrative 1,000 times. The final 4 came down to Roman Reigns, Gunther, CM Punk, and Cody Rhodes. Incredible talent. Jimmy and Jay grabbed Roman's legs from the outside, preventing the elimination. The referee was distracted by Gunther. Blatant cheating. Cody turned around. Spear from Roman. Cody stumbled backward. Roman charged. Clothesline over the top rope. Cody was eliminated. The crowd erupted in boos. Bulls. Chants flooded the arena. This was stolen. Down to Gunther and Roman. The ring general versus the tribal chief. At least this confrontation would be compelling, right? Wrong. Solo Sikoa sprinted down the ramp. He slid into the ring. Samoan spike to Gunther. The referee still hadn't seen anything because he was checking on an injured USO on the outside. Roman lifted the dazed Gunther. Spear. Then he hoisted the 297-pound ring general and dumped him over the top rope. Winner, Roman Reigns. The boos were thermonuclear. Garbage rained into the ring. Fans were screaming obscenities. Children were crying. This wasn't heat, this was legitimate fury. Roman celebrated with the bloodline, all 5 members in the ring, while the audience expressed their hatred. He pointed at the WrestleMania sign. He raised his finger. One versus all, he mouthed. The commentary team attempted damage control. What a controversial victory. Roman Reigns is heading to WrestleMania. But you could hear the disappointment in their voices. Within seconds, the internet detonated. Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, Facebook, every platform was experiencing complete meltdown. Hashtag Roman ruins everything was trending globally within minutes. Over 500,000 tweets in the first hour. The backlash was astronomical. WWE had 29 other options and they selected the one person nobody wanted. I'm finished with WWE. This is the final straw. I'm canceling Peacock. How many more years must we endure Roman Reigns? CM Punk returned for this. What a waste. Cody Rhodes deserved better. LA Knight deserved better. Anyone deserved better. Wrestling journalists immediately started reporting. Dave Meltzer tweeted, "Backstage sources indicate significant discontent among roster members regarding tonight's outcome." Sean Ross Sapp reported, "Multiple wrestlers approached management before the Rumble expressing concerns about this decision. They were dismissed." PW Insider revealed, original plans allegedly featured a different victor, but were modified last minute by executive decision. Reports began surfacing about absolute chaos backstage following the event. According to numerous sources, the locker room was in revolt. One anonymous superstar allegedly declared, "We're exhausted. Exhausted of working ourselves to obliteration every single week only to witness the identical individual receive every significant opportunity. Roman's phenomenal, but this is ridiculous." Another veteran reportedly stated, "This decision communicates to the entire roster, your efforts are irrelevant. We've selected our chosen one and nothing you accomplish matters. It's demoralizing." Even legends weighed in. Mick Foley posted, "I comprehend WWE's perspective from a business standpoint, but occasionally you must prioritize long-term narrative over short-term security. Tonight wasn't that occasion." Stone Cold Steve Austin mentioned on his podcast, "Look, Roman's exceptional at what he accomplishes. But damn it, how many opportunities does one individual require? Provide someone else a chance to ascend." The numbers seemingly support this. Roman's merchandise sales are astronomical. His segments consistently attract the highest viewership. His social media engagement dominates. But here's what WWE refuses to acknowledge: those numbers are inflated by the simple fact that Roman receives more television time, more promotional support, and more opportunities than anyone else. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. WWE pushes Roman. Roman succeeds because of that push. WWE declares, "See, Roman's the biggest star." Then they push him more. The cycle is unbreakable. Let's discuss the squandered potential. This Royal Rumble could have elevated multiple careers. LA Knight, the most organically popular wrestler in WWE. His catchphrases are everywhere. Crowds erupt for him. A Royal Rumble victory would have cemented his main event status. Instead, eliminated by Roman like he was nothing. Gunther, the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion in history, dominates everyone. Eliminates 7 people. Should have been the obvious victor. Instead, eliminated by interference. CM Punk returns after years away. The crowd goes absolutely insane whenever he appears. A Royal Rumble victory would have been poetic. Instead, eliminated to make Roman look stronger. Cody Rhodes literally won last year's Royal Rumble. Defeated Roman at WrestleMania. Has been phenomenal as champion. Could have won back-to-back Rumbles to establish a dynasty. Instead, cheated out by the bloodline. 4 individuals who could have benefited tremendously from this victory. 4 potential WrestleMania main events that would have felt fresh. All sacrificed so Roman can have his millionth championship opportunity. Here's what terrifies everyone: WrestleMania 42 is now predictable. We know the main event. It'll be Roman Reigns challenging for whatever championship he decides to pursue. Potential scenarios: Roman vs. Cody. We just witnessed this at WrestleMania 40. Cody triumphed. Why are we repeating it? Roman vs. Gunther. This could be phenomenal in ring, but Gunther deserves better than being Roman's latest conquest. Roman vs. CM Punk. Dream match. Absolutely. But CM Punk deserves a championship opportunity through organic storytelling, not Roman's perpetual main event monopoly. Regardless of the opponent, the outcome feels predetermined. Roman will probably triumph. He'll capture the championship. We'll endure another multi-year reign of dominance. The spontaneity is eliminated. The suspense is destroyed. WrestleMania, the grandest event of the year, feels like a foregone conclusion. This decision doesn't merely impact WrestleMania, it devastates WWE's entire future. Emerging talent observes this and contemplates, why should I exert maximum effort? The main event is reserved for the chosen ones. Veterans consider, I've dedicated years to this company, and I'll never receive the opportunities Roman receives. Fans become apathetic. Why should I invest emotionally in anyone when WWE will always default to Roman? This breeds resentment. This breeds apathy. This breeds viewers abandoning the product. AEW is right there, offering alternatives. New Japan provides different storytelling. The independent scene is thriving. WWE is forcing fans toward competitors. Roman winning the Royal Rumble exposes WWE's ultimate problem, creative bankruptcy. They've become so dependent on Roman that they've forgotten how to construct compelling narratives without him. Peacock subscription cancellations are reportedly surging. Ticket sales for upcoming events are declining. Merchandise sales for non-Roman performers are stagnant because WWE won't push them. Casual viewers who tuned in for the Royal Rumble witnessed the identical outcome they've seen repeatedly and thought, why bother watching? Hardcore enthusiasts who've supported WWE through everything are reaching their breaking point. How much redundancy can one endure? The solution was simple. Have anyone else triumph. Literally anyone. LA Knight victories. Massive pop. Instant credibility. WrestleMania main event ready. Gunther victories. Incredible. Champion vs. champion. Fantasy match realized. CM Punk victories. Nostalgia meets current relevance. Money match guaranteed. Cody Rhodes victories. Back-to-back Rumble victor. Historic achievement. Legendary status. Even a dark horse like Braun Breaker. Shocking. Unexpected. Creates a new star. Any of these alternatives would have generated superior long-term value. But WWE selected short-term safety over long-term prosperity. So what's your perspective? Is Roman Reigns capturing the Royal Rumble 2026 the worst decision WWE's made this year? Or am I overreacting? Are you excited or absolutely disgusted? Drop your unfiltered thoughts in the comments immediately. If you believe this was terrible booking, demolish that like button. If you somehow support this decision, still hit that like button and defend it below. And if you want more honest wrestling analysis, subscribe to Ring Rumble 1. Will WrestleMania salvage this catastrophe? Will WWE ever learn? Will Roman finally lose? We'll cover everything. I'm Ring Rumble 1, and I'll see you next time. Stay brutal, and demand excellence.